Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the operation of Nico Williams and explain Barcelona's sporting plan. Keep in mind that there is going to be some things that I'm going to be saying in this video that you guys have probably already heard from me from past videos. The main reason why I have to repeat some things is because I understand that there are some new subscribers, new viewers that do come into this channel every day, which is the reason why I want to have everybody catched up. But there is going to be some brand new developments at the same time in this video. So I hope you guys do enjoy this one. Please like this video and also subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. So let's talk about the latest developments in regards to Nico Williams. And it states here that sporting director Deco has flown to Ibiza to huddle with Hansi Flick on transfer priorities. They're not only speaking about Nico Williams, but they're talking about other players that they might potentially want to bring in. Coincidentally, both Nico Williams and the coach are already in the island. This is the perfect backdrop for a face-to-face conversation about roles, timelines, and preseason logistics. Let there be no confusion. The deal was done between Nico Williams and FC Barcelona. Everything has been agreed. Barcelona and Nico have a full pact in place, and it's going to be a contract until 2031, paying Nico Williams 12 million euros gross per season. After taxes, it is going to be around 6.5 million euros per season. And the goal here is to report for Flick's first preseason drills, right? Nico Williams wants to be there in the preseason, and Flick does need him because they want to work extremely fast, because by the time we get into the first league game, we want to be able to make sure that Nico Williams is already fully integrated into the system. Athletic Bilbao have already admitted that they now see Nico's continuity at the club as a lost situation. They know that Nico Williams will no longer continue at their club. Let's talk about the trigger mechanics and what Barcelona need to do. Barcelona will need to pay 58 to 62 million euros and nothing more. They're trying to find that operation. They want to make sure that everything goes well and Barcelona continue financially healthy, because of course we're not going to stop here. La Liga has to approve everything. We have to show what we want to do, and we do have to prove to La Liga that we will be able to register him in the next month and just in time for the preseason and La Liga. Let's talk about what Joan Laporta said at the annual Barça Senate, and he announced very important things. This is what he said: we are operating in the 1-1 rule, meaning that every euro that we do save, that can be spent. Then he also spoke about the revenues, and he stated that Barcelona have received a revenue of 950 million euros for the 2024-2025 season, and they expect that for the next season's budget for the 2025-2026 season is going to exceed 1 billion. And that is mainly because of the Spotify Camp Nou. He has also claimed that Spotify's Camp Nou reopens at 60k seats this season, which is ultimately going to help Barcelona in the long run and gain more funds and for us to become financially stronger. The Gamper Trophy is set to be on August 10th in the new remodeled stadium. He has also promised, which is the big statement coming from Joan Laporta, he has promised that there is going to be a imminent signing, which is going to be Joan Garcia. That's going to happen later this week, and they are also working on a very exciting one. This is what he said. He said that we're working on a signing that a lot of you fans are going to like, and that is in regards to Nico Williams. So this is him reinforcing confidence that La Liga's green light is very much close. Now let's step back from this for just a few seconds, because I also want to explain what has been going on with Ter Stegen and Ivan Pedesich. Let's go to the veteran angle, because with Ter Stegen, he is a player that of course a lot of us do respect, but for sure Joan Laporta, Deco, and Hansi Flick want to see Ter Stegen out this summer because it's going to greatly improve our finances and give us more room to breathe. But as of now, it has been said that Ter Stegen refuses an exit despite Galatasaray wanting him. And the reason why Ter Stegen does not want to move is because of 3 reasons. Point number 1, he believes that he can stay as the number 1 goalkeeper because he believes that he's going to be better than Joan Garcia. Point number 2, he finds a lot of happiness in Barcelona's new house and he wants to play at the new Spotify Camp Nou. Point number 3, he is simply saying that he has a contract with Barcelona until 2028. So I don't know, man. I do think that if we really want to push through this exit and make sure that Ter Stegen does leave within the next 2 weeks, Hansi Flick is going to have to talk to Ter Stegen and be very blunt and honest with him and say like, look, we have no plans with you for the next season. You're going to be eating the bench. I have Joan Garcia as my main goalkeeper, and when we have those Copa del Rey matches or those other matches that may not matter as much, I'm going to be playing Szczesny, and that is the reason why we have renewed him for 2 seasons. That conversation needs to happen, but we'll wait and see what Hansi Flick does say. As for Ivan Pedesich, there has already been a full agreement between Pedesich and FC Barcelona. It is a 1-year contract with an optional year, and all of this has been agreed through Ivan Pedesich's agent. And the only thing that is missing is for Barcelona to call on Pedesich and say, hey, look, we're open now, we're good, nothing else to worry about, come in, we have already agreed with everything with your agent and nothing more. I honestly think that no matter what Barcelona do, like I don't care if we get like 4 to 5 different players, Ivan Pedesich should be a player that Barcelona should bring in simply because of depth reasons, and the reason why is because, you know, he's going to be for free, first of all. And point number two, he's only going to be asking for like 200K. And that is not going to move Barcelona at all. It's not like we're bringing in Ivan Pedesich and then 2 days later we find out that, oh yeah, he has inflated our wage bill and that he ruined future operations. No, Ivan Pedesich is basically for free. We're not going to be spending a single dime. Going back to Barcelona's financials, Joan Laporta has insisted that Barcelona are back in flexible territory in La Liga. But then we have Javier Tebas, who has recently said to the media that Barcelona need to sell and do certain things in order to bring in new players like Nico Williams. So it's very interesting, right, to see this relationship between Javier Tebas and Joan Laporta, because they're both saying two completely different things. Who do we believe here? If you guys want a better understanding on what Barcelona need to do to bring in Nico and the reason why it just seems so complex to bring in Nico Williams, go look at my previous video. I explained everything there. But yes, Javier Tebas and Joan Laporta are saying two different things, but there is still a sporting plan that Barcelona want to execute in the summer, and that is going to be this. Once Nico Williams is signed, Barcelona are going to immediately pivot to Grimaldo right after, because apparently, according to Joan Laporta, they're going to be leveraging the 1-1 rule, and that is why they're going to be saying, yeah, okay, after Nico, let's go for Grimaldo. So that is going to be the next player. We're not going to go after like a right back or a CDM after Nico Williams. What they want is Grimaldo. What they want is to add more depth in the left back position and to give Alejandro Balde more competition, which is ultimately going to lead to great things through the season. Barcelona have clearly learned their lesson, especially Hansi Flick in the last season in the Champions League. When Alejandro Balde left our squad because he was injured, we paid the price in those 2 matches against Inter Milan, and we cannot allow for us to go through a predicament like that again next season. Hence the reason why a player like Grimaldo will be signed, somebody who averages 9+ assists per season. Now, after Grimaldo, it has also been said that from there, that is when Barcelona are going to further analyze who could they afford and what do they need. It has been said that they're either going to go for a center back or Marcus Rashford, and that is only because they think that Marcus Rashford can play in all 3 positions in the front. This is also going to align to the conversation of Ivan Pedesich, right? Ivan Pedesich is going to be another alternative to Marcus Rashford if things don't go well. But the question is going to be, are they going to go for a center back, or are they going to want to continue to reinforce their attack with either Marcus Rashford or Ivan Pedesich? This is going to be a point where it's like, okay, we're so far off into the summer. Barcelona's damn near done with the sporting plan. From here, we're just like putting the cherry on top. So let me know in the comment sections down below. Do you think that with Barcelona going after Nico and then Grimaldo, and then maybe potentially going for either Rashford or a center back, do you think that this is the correct steps to take? And also answer me this. Would you guys rather sign a center back or Marcus Rashford / Ivan Pedesich after Grimaldo is signed? What do you believe is best for FC Barcelona? Barcelona's new look sporting triangle of Joan Laporta, Deco, and Hansi Flick is trying to land 3 pieces, right? Is Nico, Grimaldo, and possibly another player. We don't know who that could be without toppling La Liga's spreadsheet or the wage hierarchy. To me, it does seem like Ibiza is a party island, not because they actually party there, but because Barcelona historically always like to meet there for brand new signings. But for Barcelona's decision makers this week, it's a war room, and one that could define Flick's maiden campaign before a ball is even kicked. So that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.